time we have is a tragic two-player storytelling card game played on the opposite sides of a closed door. It is a TTRPG about brothers in the zombie apocalypse and the final days before one of them turns. The time we have is currently live on Backerkit with already over 80% funded. Everything that you need comes in one box, with an 80-card tarot-sized deck or a PDF for digital play. Please use !door in chat for more information. This production is sponsored by Blueberries. More blueberries. Content warnings for this episode include grief, loss, regret, and zombies. We will now be featuring the cards and reading them out loud for your pleasure. The first card reads, "Go back and forth, reading these cards out loud."
If you're reading this, then it is already too late. The world ended. With the end came the infection that spelled the end of humanity.
You are brothers. One of you has been infected. In 6 days or less, you will change. Answer one of the following. Which one of you is older? Stella will be playing the older brother. And which of you has been infected?
I will be playing the infected Frank. Distribute all infected cards to the infected brother, and all survival cards to the other. Make sure each of you has a safety card.
Find a door. Sit on opposite sides with the door closed and read your individual rule cards back and forth in ordered number. Once the door is closed, the game has begun. If you open the door at any point during the gameplay, it is over. This is a game about brothers. I am the survivor.
This is a game about brothers. I am the infected. In 6 days, I will be gone.
We will now shuffle our prompt cards and put them in a face-down deck in front of each of us.
I will do the same with the exception of the card which reads, "Do you open the door?" I will place this card randomly in the bottom half of my pile.
We will take turns, beginning with the survivor, drawing cards and responding to the prompts. Most cards are questions to be read out loud, as if spoken in character, to the other person. When you ask a question, I respond. When I ask a question, you respond.
Some cards will say, "Pass under the door," at the top. These will be slid under the door, read silently, and responded to by the reader. Each represents a sound, smell, or sensation. When you slide a card under the door, I read it and respond, and vice versa.
For both types of prompt cards, we can ask follow-up questions and speak both in and out of character. We might establish truths about each other's characters, our relationship, and the world around us. We will let the conversation flow until a natural pause, and then draw a new card.
I have one other type of prompt card, the infection card. There are 5 of these within my deck. These tell me how my infection is progressing and signal the end of one of the 6 days. I will let you know that day is over, and we will silently pause play for 30 seconds.
At any point throughout play, either of us can make use of the rules on the safety card to pause, adjust, or end play.
If we open the door at any point throughout the play, the game is over.
With that, we begin with my first question. Why did you wait to tell me? We begin to rush in through the abandoned, empty streets that surround our storehouse. It's where we've found refuge here over the last few months. There's no telling whose house this used to be, but it's ours now.
Hey, hurry up. Hurry up.
I'm coming.
Come on. It's clear. Let's go.
All right, I'm right behind you.
I open the door. I normally wait for you to come through, but today is different. I run through faster. Leave the door open. You close the door. I'm gonna be in the other room real quick. I gotta check on something.
All right. Looks like we're not followed or anything. You all right in there?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just just checking on some things.
All right. Well, you got the a box of granola bars, didn't you? The last place we hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I left them outside the door actually. They're off to the side there.
Oh, yeah, I see them. You hear crinkling as I open the box and begin to immediately chew down one of them. Oh, fuck, I can't remember the last time we ate something so sweet.
Yeah. You enjoy that. Don't worry about me. I'll eat later.
All right. What are you doing in there?
I just need some time, you know. The last hit we did was shit got real fast, and it was starting to get to me a little bit. So let me just have some time.
All right.
We could keep talking, of course. But I just need some time.
Okay. Sure.
Wash off the blood.
Yeah. Take your time. I'll draw the first card. When did we feel badass recently? Hey, you remember a couple days ago when we went to that gas station? And, damn, I did not know that you could punch like that.
Oh, the one on 6. Yeah. You know, it just comes out naturally sometimes when I feel like I need to protect. You know, it's just things have been really crazy and can't take any chances. I'm glad you wasn't mad though. I didn't know how you were gonna react. Yeah. Normally we assess the situation, but it seemed like I'm glad I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest, I never expected us to bump into looters and that they would be so aggressive, but you definitely dislocated that guy's jaw.
Felt pretty badass, I know, but I saw the knife on the hip. I couldn't take any chances.
Yeah, well, guess who stole the knife? Yeah.
You? Okay. All right. You're rubbing off on you. Okay. All right.
Oh no.
Proud of you.
It just felt right, you know?
Oh,
Fell
it is.
on the ground and there was an opportunity.
Yeah, in this day and age, in this world right now that we're discovering to live in, there's always finders keepers. So, and if it makes you safe, you keep it immediately, no questions asked. Even if you got to take it off someone, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the door, you can hear me clicking the knife. It's one of those Swiss Army knife kind of contraptions. It swings out and hear the click, click, click as I play with it.
Be careful with that. I don't want you to cut yourself. We don't know what triggers those things. Blood. We don't, sound, but you never know. So just be careful and keep it sharp. By the way, you always got to keep it sharp. All right.
Yeah, you can sharpen it for me, and maybe you can
I'm not gonna
teach me.
I'm not gonna always be there. There might be a chance where you never know what might happen. You got to learn these things. I told you, Lee.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'll do it. I'll if I'm there and around, I'll do it. But I want to show you
oh,
one day.
okay. Mm,
I'll show you how to use it too.
yeah, I mean, you were always a little scrappier than me.
Yeah, you're getting there. I saw you handle yourself the other day. You're getting there.
God, could you imagine if Mom could see us right now?
What you mean? So probably tell us to make sure we wash our hands 3 times a day. And wash our hair, and even if we're not getting dirty, and make sure that we are speaking with intent. Yeah.
Yeah,
She.
intently with a knife.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still weird.
It's unreal. Sometimes I think we're sleeping and still, I'll wake up to all this being normal again.
Yeah. What's taking you so long?
I just,
I begin to try the door.
uh,
Did you lock this?
Yeah. I was changing clothes. I didn't want you to walk in on me.
Oh, sorry. Fuck,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah, I'm still wiping stuff off. Blood gets everywhere. Those things out there. I don't know. That I had to wrestle with that thing out there, and it was, it's all like it's nasty stuff I've never seen before. It got all over my pant leg, shoes, legs, hands. I'm okay though.
All right.
I'm okay.
If you say so.
Yeah, it's good. It's just another day at the office. Nowadays.
Yeah.
Right. It's time for me. Draw a card. Says, if there is something from before that I never apologized for, will you forgive me anyway? I kind of ran off person that you were interested in. Fuck, you said the love word, the L word. And I just couldn't accept it because I knew that person wasn't right. I never told you how I did it. Kind of ruined your name. Rumors started around. It got out, and I never told you. It did something to you.
Yeah.
And
Her name was Lucy, and I don't think we've ever talked about it. But you would know that because that fell apart, there was a part of me that felt like it was my fault. It was because of me and who I am. And it quietly ate me up inside.
And I had to watch. Act like nothing happened. So how you feeling lately, like, mentally and everything? I know the world is all effed up and stuff, but are you good?
I guess.
You're starting to do that thing again. Remember Lucy and all that stuff that happened back then? You said you were okay. You weren't okay. I saw what you were doing in that room.
Lucy? I haven't really thought about Lucy in a long time.
I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my head. I just a lot of stuff's going through my head right now.
Well, look, I guess it was a comfort thing. Lucy and I used to do this thing where we would take pictures of people and put it up on the wall, you know, just kind of thumbtack it. And it'd be like seeing people's faces and you know, a lot of my friends growing up, they moved around a lot, so they weren't
Yeah.
always around. I get I guess it is weird to take pictures of people out of magazines and put them up on the wall. Fuck, I never. You hear the sound of paper ripping off of the walls.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Some memories are good to keep, but that person was never really right for you.
What,
They were never
Lucy?
really right for you. Yeah, yeah. There were some things. Fuck, man. I hated seeing you like that, all torn up, and
Uh,
if I ever did something, said something, would you ever forgive me if something happened? You know what I mean?
why do you have to say it like that? I mean, I guess like
It's the world we live in. You never know what tomorrow's not promised. Hell, the hour's not promised. Anything could happen.
I guess so. What'd you do? You sound guilty.
Look, I ran up on I was somebody put something in my ear, and I investigated. I checked it out. I was always really quiet, but I took notes. I took a lot of notes, and I found I saw Lucy. I saw she was doing. I knew you were really into Lucy, and I stepped in. I scared her real
What?
bad. Real bad. I scared her real bad. I threatened her. If she ever hurt you, I would hurt her, him, all of them involved. Like, Lucy wasn't right for you. I didn't want you hurt. And right when I was thinking about ways to tell you, I was gonna let it boil
What
over.
the fuck,
and let
Desmond?
I-
What do you mean you got involved? What did you say?
it didn't go as planned. I told Lucy if she ever hurt you, saw what they were doing, and if they didn't leave, I was gonna make them hurt real bad, and I was gonna stop there. I was gonna go past everyone else. No, it's locked. Don't
Open
come.
this
No,
door.
just calm down. Calm down. No.
Des, come
No.
on.
Let's just talk. Let's just
Why
talk.
are we talking
Let's just
about
talk.
Lucy?
Because I just want to know if you forgive me. I know I held it for so long. I don't want to hold anything else. I'm real bad at lying. You know that. So I keep quiet. It's my defense mechanism. I just do it. And I'm sorry, but I knew Lucy wasn't right for you. I just didn't want to see you hurt. And then watching you go through that and crumble in front of me, I had to keep quiet the whole time. It was. So think about it. So dream about it. It's a nightmare.
You should have come to me. That wasn't your place.
It wasn't really easy to talk to back then.
I was going to propose to her.
Thankfully, you didn't. It wouldn't have been right. What Lucy was doing to you, they were doing to others. I made sure I made sure I didn't just go off of a notion. I made sure I had evidence. I was just giving it time. I thought Lucy was going to do the right thing. I didn't think they were going to spread rumors about you and turn it on you like that. That was. Do you forgive me?
Well, Lucy's probably dead, so suppose there's no reason to hold a grudge or anything. I, I'm.
Look, Lay, I really care about you and your feelings, and we only had each other, you know? So it was out of care. If you saw what I saw, that would have ripped you apart even more, but then I ended up making it worse. I'm really sorry. And I didn't want to leave this earth without knowing if you forgive me or not.
Leave this earth. Look,
We're in the middle of, things are just rough. You never know. I may stomp around and act like I'm a superhero, but at the end of the day, it just
Des,
takes.
open this door.
I like this. You know how hard it is for me to open up about things. I like this. This separation, but still together. So why don't you just sit down and put your back against the door? I'll put mine back against the door.
You torched my life. You ripped everything apart. I didn't even have a chance to talk about it, to go over it.
Talk about it now, though. Now.
With Lucy. I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't get to see why she did that.
Yeah, you're right. I was wrong, and I had to live with it. And I'm not trying to make myself. I'm not the victim here. I just couldn't see you go through that. I messed up. I messed up big time. I'm sorry.
If you're really sorry, I want you to look me in the eyes. I want you to tell it to my face.
In time. But right now, I need this. You know how hard it still to this day is for me to deal with confrontation and stuff. So if
open
you would
this
just
door,
please,
Des.
Just
open this door.
No, I will. No. Just sit down. Put your back against the door with me. Come on, let's just talk about something else now. I will open the door eventually, I promise. But just right now, just give me that, please. I know I shouldn't ask for it. I don't deserve it right now, but just please say you forgive me.
I need some time.
Yeah. Hopefully not too much time.
Well, look, finish up in there and we can talk about it, okay?
Yeah, I might. Yeah, all right.
Hear me walk away from the door, and I occupy myself for a few hours on the other side of the storehouse.
Just cross my arms and slam my back against the door. Fuck. Well, if I had to get it out, now's the time to get it out. They'll be okay. They'll be okay.
I don't know why Des would bring that up right now. Of all the things to say, like, what's the point of reopening old wounds? I hadn't even thought about Lucy for years. But 2 hours go by, and I realize Des hasn't come out. There's a thud as my body hits the door, and I'm leaning up against it. I've drawn a card. There's a game we play to keep sane. How will I play it alone? Hey, you okay in there?
um, I think I'm. Yeah, I think coming down with a little something.
Oh, well, there should be some cold medication in the nightstand.
Okay. Oh,
Just take some of that. Hey, do you remember one summer we went to Aunt Sue's place and she had that game. What was it called? Play it every summer.
ironic. Can't tell me lies. How ironic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can't tell me lies. Yeah, that game.
I was so bad at that.
You did talk. I was really bad at it. You would just sit there and act like you knew that. You act like I was telling a good lie. I knew the whole time.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I didn't want you to look, like a fool in front of our cousins.
It was fun. It was really fun. It was really fun.
You remember how we lost some of the pieces and we had to replace them?
Yeah. Gosh, everybody was so upset.
Yeah. Breaking immersion.
Yeah, I just scribbling some pieces on a cardboard piece of paper, whatever we could find, and put it back in the box. That was, I don't know. I think it made it authentic. Pretty unique.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to play now? One round.
All right. You lead.
Well, can never ever tell me lies. What is your favorite quote?
My favorite quote.
I could tell if you're lying, believe me.
My favorite quote. Remember, Dad used to say, "Be a giant."
Yeah.
I fucking hated that. I hated that shit so much. Like, what do you mean, be a giant?
Yeah. Did you really hate it though?
It was so patronizing. It was a lot to put on a kid.
Yeah. Nah, I think you lying. I think you enjoyed it. You would then rambunctiously say that against some people that were just being mean to me. You would always tell them, "Be a giant. Do it if you're big enough."
Yeah.
They wouldn't dare.
No. They didn't stand a chance between the two of us.
Okay.
All right, what's your quote?
Never tell me lies.
What?
I got bit.
You got bit.
Yeah. So believe it or not,
Bit by what?
the love bug. What do you think?
Love bug.
Yeah, I got bit. I got bit, Lee. I got bit.
What?
So you have to say if you believe it or not. I was really never good at telling lies. So.
How? When?
When you had your back turned and that slow one. It was always the fucking slow ones, man. don't know them coming. They were inches away from you. I had to tackle it. I fell on top of it, but when I fell, it was an awkward position and it just tore into me. It tore into me. Not for long. I ripped that jaw off as fast as I could. But
The fuck, Des?
yeah.
Open this
No,
door.
you can't.
Let me see it.
No, it's already, I feel it. Something.
Des.
It's like a decline. It's like having a bad cough, dryness in my mouth. The tongue doesn't feel right. Everything, taste buds feel off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just a nick. It's just a nick. Who knows? I'll be okay. I'll be all right. I'm strong. You know, I never really got sick. It was always like a strong immune system. Mom would always say I got a strong immune system. These coughs and it's just me trying to get it out. You know, maybe it wasn't a bite. Maybe it was just something else. Maybe it was something else. Everything happened way too fast. I don't know.
Did you take some of the cough medicine?
Yeah.
There should be a first aid kit under the right hand bed.
That's what I was doing the whole time earlier. I dressed it and everything.
Fuck, dude. You got bit?
It just won't stop bleeding. It's not a lot.
Why? Why are you telling me this now? Why didn't you tell me?
Right after Lucy?
Fuck, dude.
I know this is really let's just think about something else, all right? I'm drawing a card. Who do you wish was here? It's like times like these, Lee, that we don't know the outcome. You know? If we had to have someone else here, who would it be? Like right now. Let's just think about something else. If you had anybody, I won't even get mad if it's
a doctor. I don't.
a doctor.
I don't know.
Come on. If there's anybody that could be right here, your favorite celebrity, an old love, old flame, a new flame. Mom, Dad.
I wish Mom was here.
Get mad. I told you not to roughhouse. I told you to stay inside. Yeah, I wish she was here too.
She wasn't fair to you.
Oh, she was fair. You all brought me in. Remember?
You didn't deserve to be put through everything that you did.
I always had you. Didn't matter. I always think things happen for a reason, you know?
Yeah.
So, Mom, okay. Well, I wish that old man that I would drive the ice cream truck around the neighborhood was here. And the best knockoffs. Only one that would do soft serve from the truck. Favorite.
The one with the fucked up Sonic the Hedgehog ice cream.
Yep. The one with the song that always skipped and hung up. Every time I heard that song, it was like a call to me, a dinner bell.
That shit was so trashy.
Yeah. I don't think he liked me. It would always make me chase half a block before they stopped.
That guy was a piece of shit.
He was, but he always had our stuff together, like prepared, like he knew beforehand.
It's because we're predictable.
Yeah, I kill for some ice cream right now.
God, I don't even remember what ice cream tastes like.
You both. Yeah, that's what I could go for some of that right now.
Ice cream.
Yeah. Sandwich by 2 cones. Always ask for extra cone, put it together. Earmuffs.
There's never enough cone.
No.
Never.
No. Especially the graham cracker ones. Just I'm a miss ice cream. I miss ice cream. I miss it. Who knows? We could probably go get some tomorrow.
Where? Yeah. There's no ice cream.
There's gotta be something. What about that one place that had that space food? There was ice cream, a block of ice cream. We never tried it. I don't know. It probably doesn't taste good, but you could say we had ice cream bricks. How many people can say that now?
Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I've drawn a card. It is a perception card that gets passed underneath the door. So typically when you play these cards, you wouldn't read them out loud. But for our viewers, you hear me working on something.
I haven't dozed off, but I kind of like slipped a little bit. Lee, you there? You okay? You all right in there?
Yeah, I'm just working on putting a little something together.
Yeah, what you doing?
You remember that little machine, that old guy on 80th used to carry it around with him. I never really knew what it was for, but it got me thinking. I'm not very good at picking lock picks, so I'm making this for you.
For me? Wait, you're not about to pick this this door, right? You're not. You can't. I don't know. I don't know what to expect or what to do or what.
I don't know if it's even going to fucking work. So just don't.
You gotta promise me, because you're not gonna open this door.
What am I supposed to do? Just
if you open this door, okay. Let's talk about this. What you should be making right now is something that's gonna take me out. If I do turn, that's what you're gonna do. That's what you should work on. Because if you have to open this door, it'll be the put me to rest.
Do you hear yourself talking? I've never punched another human being before. I told you. I'm all words.
Yeah, but you have that knife. I told you I'm gonna show you how to use it, right? I meant it. I'm gonna be your first one.
What the fuck, Des?
No. I'm gonna be your first one. I mean, what better way?
No.
Listen, it's always gonna be the hardest. The hardest one is gonna be those that are closest to you. Remember what we had to do.
I can't deal with this right now. Look, just open the door.
No. I can't. It's I fumble, turn on the flashlight. Fuck, man. No. I was thinking about I can't.
All right. You can't
Not
open
right now.
this
Not right
door?
now. Not right now. Not right
Can't
now.
fucking
Listen.
stab you. Jesus Christ, Des.
Oh, I mean, when instincts take over. That's the one thing that I noticed is that when instincts take over, you just let it flow, and you can't. You got to go through with it. You can't hold back. You can't hold back. You know what? Fuck yeah. It's just time. I'll just keep mumbling. Eventually, my voice will drown out. Time will pass. We have another card. It's a pass under the door card, and it says, for the viewer's sake, you hear me laughing to myself.
I put my ear up against the door.
Fuck, man.
You laughing?
Yeah, because oh man, because I've been dealt the wrong card all my life. We always talk about how all these bad people out here just get away with bullshit all the time, and like we always try to be good people, and then
Yeah.
and here I am. Just, who knew the thing that was gonna take me out was some old 80-year-old lady. That's not a lady anymore, but whatever it was. It's just so old and slow in there. It took me out. Oh.
We don't get gold stars for being good.
No. It's still funny though, like just all the stuff that we've been through, and then the one thing that gets me is just
Hey, I'm really sorry about this, but you remember last week you got kind of pissed because all of the zebra cakes went missing?
yeah, it was my favorite cakes. Like I thought we had enough. We found a whole truck full of them. Like it's just disappeared. Just disappeared.
Hey, if you're feeling hungry, look inside the pillowcase in the closet.
It's in the closet. What? You hear me get up slowly. It'll be a slower get up. Normally I jump right up, but this time I'm kind of using the door to slide up. All right, in the closet. In the closet?
Yeah.
All right.
If you're hungry, I might have one
Oh.
or 12.
How much is it? I take them out one by one.
I don't
14. We raided a whole truck.
Hey.
Oh, this is like Christmas.
Maybe
Oh man.
don't eat them all in one place.
Oh no. These always made me a little sick. I just like the taste going down, but boy, did they come up quick. You eat too many of them.
I don't know if they're expired or not, but
no, these things are good forever.
You've been in there all day, so make sure you
I
eat
appreciate
something.
You hear me fumbling, ripping open a bag. Oh, I'll start eating it. Oh, they're delicious. I can't taste it. Yep, they're fine. They're good.
Good. Yeah, you should try to keep your strength up.
Oh, I'm fine. It's just a cough. Just a cough. I still got my water. I'm good.
Okay.
See? Never better.
Okay. I've drawn a card and it says, "You hear me pacing."
Hey. Lee, you shouldn't be making too much noise. You know what hour it is.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time standing still.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Um, where's that fidget? That fidget. I always call it fidget, but the thing you always fidget with that keeps you, keeps you calm, collected. Isn't in there?
I think it's in there.
You gotta just don't be near the windows or nothing.
Yeah.
Just make sure the windows are covered.
Okay.
What's on your mind? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Easy, easy. We could talk about it. Talk you down like always.
My little brother does.
2 years. I'm always be your little brother. That doesn't change. You're all I have, and I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'll be right here on the other side of the door. Thinking. And then I'll always be, I'll always be with you.
You're supposed to fall in love and supposed to live out your dreams and finish your collection, You just just I'm the older brother. I'm supposed to be the one that protects you, that has all the answers, that's supposed to...
You do. We do all of that. You do all of. You always been doing that. And it was my time to give back. And you're always gonna be my older brother. You're always gonna be like the one person that was always there. So materialistic things, it doesn't matter. Like, but I don't know what happens after all this, but I'll be there. Who knows? I can get better tomorrow.
Yeah.
It could pass. We're what we're doing right now is we're preparing. We shouldn't even talk about it. I'm still here. I'm right here. I'm just me.
Yeah,
It's just me.
Drink some water, all right?
Yeah. I got it.
Stay warm.
Yeah.
You can use my blanket if you need to.
I already got it wrapped around me.
Okay.
Oh, appreciate that. Time passes. Playing another card. The card reads, "Will you promise me to survive when I'm gone?" Hey, Lee.
I don't respond right away.
Okay. I was just about to start screaming out. I didn't want to do that.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if you fell asleep.
Yeah, I drift, but I'm a light sleeper.
It's getting kind of late.
Yeah.
I've turned out all the lights over here. I want to draw attention to us,
Yes, I'm inside with all this street light just comes in, pours through the wooden boards.
Yeah.
It's okay. I kind of like it. It kind of reminds me of the sun. I was thinking, I need you to make me a promise. If that's okay to ask. You're not allowed to say no.
I'll try. What
Okay.
do you want me to do?
This is very important. This is probably the most important thing I'm ever going to ask of you.
Okay.
Let's just say, hypothetically, that this is a lot worse than it should be, and and that something happens to me. You promise me that you'll survive when I'm gone. I heard stories about people doing things because they couldn't take it, but that's not what I would want. I know it's selfish. I know it's not fair to ask, but if there's one thing you could promise me, could you could you please?
You remember what we told each other when Mom and Dad got that divorce? That no matter what, two of us would stick together.
Just stick together, yeah. Yeah. You know what? You hear me fumbling around. Here. Take off a ring of mine. That ring meant everything to me. It's a college ring. I was finally able to fulfill Mom's wishes. Scholarship, full scholarship. The quiet old me, whoever knew, slide it under the door. Put that on.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
I can't take this.
Yeah, sure. This is me. This is everything. Like, this meant everything to me. And I want you to have it, and I want you to know that I'm always there with you. This is a constant reminder, no matter what. We are sticking together. That promise is never gonna be broken. Ever.
I remember when you came home with this. This was the first time that Mom said she was proud of you.
Still hits really hard.
This was the first time that it really felt like we were a family.
Yeah.
I can't take this, Des.
Yeah, you have to. Yes, please. It's that'll mean everything to me. If you could just take me everywhere. All the places that we said we were gonna go together and visit, all the times that we thought that that we could make what was the saying? Make lemonade out of lemons. We could still do that together. You just gotta take me with you.
I've drawn a card and it says, you can sense that your brother is mad at you. You can hear me sniffling through the door. But I stop saying words.
Lee, this ain't funny. Please tell me you're okay. You didn't when that thing touched you. You didn't get scratched. You didn't get scratched a bit, right? Why are you sniffling? Are you sick? I can open the door real quick and throw the medicine and close it real fast.
No.
Just let me know.
Yes, open the door. Fuck, just open the door.
No. Are you
Open the
okay?
fucking door, Des.
Oh, I can't.
Des, open the door. Open the
Listen to me.
fucking door.
I looked.
Please.
I looked in the mirror. Let me just, okay, hold on. I haven't checked in hours. Just hold on. Let me look.
Please.
Oh man.
Please. Open the door.
I always had really nice caramel color skin, and we always was like, man, I can't tell if you blushing. Oh, it's What does it mean when your eyes are red, like underneath your eyes?
Fuck, dude.
Look, I'm so, don't be mad at me. Look, you know what? Before it gets too bad, I will open this door. Okay, we'll talk it through. We have to make a plan. We can't just open it because you know how you are. You won't leave. You stay. You'll try to make things better. You'll try to rationalize. We can't have that. We can't have that. I don't know what I would do if I knew something happened to you. So, just please, just.
Okay. Yeah, we'll make a plan.
Yeah, plan. I got paper. I got paper here. I'll start writing the plan out.
Okay.
I'll start writing it out right now. Okay. We. You know, all the emergency exits. We cleared that street, that alleyway. And that alleyway leads down into that old man with that weird bunker area. We've been prepping for months.
Yeah.
Just in case something happens. And that's where you're gonna go if something happens. But we don't know. This could pass over. It could pass over. It could just be, I feel okay.
We're gonna go to that bunker. Yes.
We're gonna go. There's no way out. There's only one entry and exit in that bunker. Okay. All right. You win. We will go. We will go together. We'll go together.
Okay.
But we're gonna have a plan B, and the plan B is gonna be you have to go by yourself. Okay.
Fuck, I can't.
A plan A and a plan B is 50-50 gamble. 50-50 gamble. All right. Just home. Just just let me. Just give me a few minutes. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'm right here. I'm gonna close my eyes for a little bit, okay? I'm just a little tired. Okay. A card was drawn. It's the infection card. The infection saps my energy. Lee will possibly react. And I'm slow to respond.
Lee doesn't say anything else for the rest of the night. And exhausted, afraid, sort of leans up against the door and falls asleep. Next day, I begin by drawing a card. I knock on the door. Hey. How you doing?
I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Okay. I had some really interesting dreams last night.
Oh yeah.
I've drawn a card and it says, "We used to go on trips as a family to somewhere beautiful. Why did we always end up fighting?" Do you remember that time we went down to Tampa?
Oh, how can I forget? It's like a Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Mm.
I think Mom liked to be around fancy people doing fancy things and just kind of forgot about us sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes I just thought she didn't even claim us. Especially when that one guy that came around, what was his name? Like Tommy something.
Tommy, yeah.
Yeah, he would come around and she would, it was like a different person, prim and proper. Like she just forgot she had a family.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
I mean,
Why would you defend her when I get mad and I wanted to like confront her about it?
well, like, you were really young. Maybe. Okay, well, the way that I always saw it was that she was really lonely. Like, Dad would always be gone on business trips. And I mean, they eventually got divorced, right? Like,
One of the worst days of my life.
yeah,
So for a long time, I said it wasn't me.
it wasn't you.
And what was it?
I don't know, but you didn't have to always be such a stink about it. You always made Mom feel bad. You would always start shit. I mean, every single time it would be the same thing and the same outcome.
You know why? You know why I did that?
Why?
It's because the one thing they would agree on was when I did shit. Because I thought they would talk, get back together. She didn't want to call him. He didn't want to call her. The visits back and forth, they were just too much. So I was like, figure, what's the one thing that got them talking? Oh, it's, even if it started with, you need to come get your kids. He's done it again. I was like, at least they're talking. Stupid.
Is that why you'd always pick fights with people? Just,
Yeah, I guess. That, and I stopped being able to take what they were saying. I just felt like everything was crumbling around me all over again. Like it is now.
you know, I always thought that you didn't appreciate some of the smaller things. Like, going to Tampa isn't something that any kid could do just whenever they want. Like, before they adopted you, we would never do anything. We would never go anywhere.
Wait a minute. Is that why? Is that why we went? It's because I brought up.
I think they just wanted to do nice things for you. Like,
For
yeah,
us. For us.
I know they're fucked up and I know they're not perfect, but I think it was their way of trying to give you something special.
No, I feel bad.
I mean, two things can be true at once. They can be assholes and trying to be good parents.
Yeah. Now look at me. Now look at me.
I wish I could.
Sorry. Drawing a card. right? This is a pass under the door card. It says you hear commotion.
You must stay quiet while I investigate. I imagine
Noise outside,
mhm,
close by.
I think a siren goes off.
Shit.
It's probably 2 or 3 streets down, so it's not immediate, but we can hear it going off. Sirens are never a good thing. Fuck.
Really, I'm gonna take a look.
No, sit down.
Oh,
Quiet. Yes. Yes.
why?
Don't do anything,
Yeah.
okay?
I want to know if that's the trap we set or if that's something else.
I know you want to look,
It's
but you
close.
can't.
It's close.
No,
It's
stop,
so close.
please. Please. Just,
I'm already infected.
you don't know that. You don't know that for sure.
Oh. I bite my tongue as I look at myself in the mirror once again.
Just
Right?
stay,
You're right.
Just stay here, okay?
Mm.
I lean my face up against the door, and I'm just trying to strain, and I'm just listening. Trying to hear your breathing, trying to hear if you're moving, sound of your clothes, any footsteps.
Shallow breaths. Rocking. Maybe a small thud on the door in there, but nothing heavy. I think it's gonna be okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be okay. Mm.
I wait a good 30, 40 minutes. Once the siren has died down and there doesn't seem to be anything going on nearby, I will eventually get up and start peeking through windows. As
Yeah. Mm. Mm.
I think the coast
I'm
is
here.
clear.
Mm. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like it stopped a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, any shamblers out there?
There's nothing out there.
You gotta be careful, okay? When something like that happens, they hurry up.
Yeah.
If something happens, you gotta make sure you take the fire escape.
Okay.
Up, around, and down to the left. Don't forget. I added to the notes.
Hey.
Mm.
I was trying to think back on something we both enjoyed.
Community account. Movies.
I've drawn a card and it says, "The day everything went bad, a happy event brought us together. Why was this the first time we had seen each other in a while?" I imagine that the apocalypse happened over a year ago. The day that it happened, I got good news from you. What was the good news?
I'm coming home. Colleges. I'm done. It was a long time coming. Who knew? Engineer me. Finally. Now I get to come home. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see the fam. I got in. I didn't fly. I drove. I called and act like I was miles and miles away, but I was near. But traffic was so bad. And I was like, I swear, if we don't get there, I'm gonna walk. And then I found a back way. Something that me and you would always take. It's like a secret. They got us to point A to point B fast.
Yeah, we used to cut through the apple orchard.
I took the car straight through there. Didn't give a damn. And then when I got there, saw someone standing in the fucking way. I was like, why are they standing? Then I realized I'm driving an apple orchard. And it was you. It's like you knew. You knew to be there.
I don't know how it happened, but I was actually at the orchard getting your favorite fucking type of apple for
Apple
your
pie.
welcoming party.
Yeah. And
It was supposed to be a surprise. Like, you weren't even supposed to land until maybe 9 p.m. So I had the whole day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Still a surprise.
Yeah.
We never made it back that day.
No.
Fuck, I don't even know what happened to mom and dad.
I regret not bringing any apples with us. They were your favorite.
Everything was happening too fast. Sirens, helicopters, fucking jets.
Yeah.
And the fires. Everything.
People screaming.
Running. You know, Dad always told us, you see somebody running, you start running.
Yeah.
We ran.
We were probably lucky because we were in the orchard.
Yeah.
Know how hard it is to go through New York in a crowd. Impossible.
But at the same time, I think we got lucky when we made it to the city. It was unfortunate, but all those people, they made it possible. Drew a card, and it says, who do we watch go through this change? Oh.
You okay?
Don't worry. No, yeah. It sounds worse than it is, as I wipe blood from my hands. I've been trying to do something. I've been trying to catalog, journal, changes. See, remember that couple? The one, the guy got infected somehow. I don't even know. I think scratch or something, and we were trying to figure out the infection, how it went, and that girl would never leave his side. She was determined to that she can fix it. She was a nurse.
Yeah.
And she said, you know what, it might be different. It's just a scratch. Remember, it was just a scratch. How long did it, what was the process? How long did it take? What did we notice?
I don't know, Des.
It's important. We gotta,
I spent most of my time just trying to keep her calm.
Right.
What was her name?
Oh, man. Maggie, I think.
Yeah. Maggie.
Yeah.
She was inconsolable.
She would not. She said she would not have another person die on her watch. And I just stood there with the fucking homemade spear ready at the temple. Heartless. How old was he? That might be a factor. I'm in pretty good shape. I'm young.
They were in their 40s, 50s.
40s, 50s, 50s. Yeah, 50 sounds about right. It took like 3 days, right? I can't remember. I don't.
Why are we talking about this?
I can't taste anything.
I can't carve, spear, and
Yeah. I mean, you got a knife. You have a knife. The spear is good. That's good thinking. Yeah, that's really good. It's long. There's a broomstick. That's right by the refrigerator.
Shut the fuck up, Des. No.
You gotta be okay. Not if not for me, for them. Okay, for them out there. It's really good because it keeps distance. You were always the thinker. You could plot out things. You're very strategic. You knew the layout, everything. But if we combine those two together, you'll be ultimate. I'll be right there with you, guiding your hand. Okay. That better be you in there, Carvin Espy. Carvin Espy here.
Pass a card under the door, and it says, "You hear me holding back tears." God.
Don't you start. You know I don't. You start the waterworks. It eats me alive. Don't do that. You're not crying, right? You hold it back. You gotta be strong. You gotta be. I'm not gonna always be there to You can't start that. It gets to me. It gets to me. All right, just
I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, me too. We don't we don't know what happens after whatever it is that happens. Maybe I'll come back an hour or something.
I've never had anyone accept me the way that you do.
Nobody. I made sure that people will.
I mean, I've lost friends. I've lost people that I love and wanted to be loved by, and you've just always been there for me.
It's mutual. I'm always gonna be there. Okay, I'm not. The body is just materialistic. It's just there. But I'm gonna be there every step of the way. You can keep talking to me. Tell me about all your adventures. When you do fall in love, because you will, because somebody's out there gonna get real lucky. You're gonna tell them that your little brother's. I'll always be. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna guide you. We're gonna help be your strength. I mean, when you're feeling down, I'll be there. Arms around your shoulders like always. And don't you can always talk to me. All right, just don't forget that. Listen. Playing another card. It says, "What family member are we a little glad we don't have to see again?" So listen, I remember that little mean ass kid. I don't even really call him my cousin, but oh my goodness, William, Bob the Slob.
Yeah.
Yeah. That asshole would always steal everything from us, fucking blame us. Everyone would believe him. I never liked him.
God. Did you know that he blamed all of the peanut butter disappearing that one Halloween on you? He said you took all of those.
I don't understand, like, why people even believed him.
I yelled up and down, trying to get Auntie to listen.
Oh no, there ain't no listening with her. Not her perfect child.
She wasn't having it.
Is that where Mom got it? Is that where she got it from?
Maybe.
Competition. I wonder what Bob's now. Bob the Slob, probably alive and well with lots of food. God, lots of peanut butter. Nobody to blame.
Anytime that I would visit, I'd steal their peanut butter jar. It's just a way to get back at them.
Good. Tell you what, I'd love some peanut butter right now.
Me too. Drawn a card. What story did our parents always tell?
Oh. Mom and her pageants and how Dad found her. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she was a bit
Miss
of a
Perfect.
diva.
Woo. Dad's like, she was a looker. Boy, was she ever. So all we knew to walk away from this conversation. But nope, Mom would come in with her little pageant, little whatever you do, that thing that goes around her body, and she would do her walk and poses, and he just, oh, hell yeah, that's it. Gosh, everything's given.
You know, I don't think I told you this, but the reason that Mom suddenly stopped talking about them was because in middle school, I think it was the summer before we adopted you. She wanted to sign me up for one of those pageants.
Oh, really? Oh man, I'm sorry to say, I would definitely like to pay to see that. Yeah.
Well,
The rebel.
Yeah, I cut off all of my hair.
Oh.
That's why you never saw it happen.
Oh, I was wondering.
She was so fucking mad. She was so mad. That's why she'd always talk about it. She couldn't dress me up the way she wanted to.
Yeah. Shadow way should still be dressing you up.
Yeah, right.
She loved us. She loved us. She loved us though.
I have a knife
Very
now.
much so. No. Yeah.
Cut off my hair again if I
Yeah.
have to.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You love your hair.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Pass under the door and play the card. It says you hear inhuman sounds. The sounds that we thought from the siren or farther away, well, coast wasn't really clear. You're shuffling, ragged noises, feet dragging on the pavement. The smell. Lee.
Yeah.
Listen to that. That don't sound like 1 or 2. Fuck, that don't even sound like 20. That's a lot of them.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go look out the window. Don't worry, it's the boarded one. Right by the bed. It's okay.
No. Stay. Yes.
I slip off. Look out the window. It's fucking unbelievable. More than I've ever seen before. It almost looks coordinated. Rhythm. Sounds. I just stare at them. 5, 10, 15 minutes pass by, just lost in the crowd. Yeah, I come to. What the fuck? Oh shit. I scramble back slowly. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Did you see them?
Yeah. I don't want to be like that. You gotta start on that spear.
As I'm not going to do that.
You gotta start on that spear.
I look down at my hand and my fingers are long and thin. They're kind of spindly, and I've always had longer hands than you. And your ring only fits on my thumb. So I've been idly touching it here and there. Just feeling the metal, and it's warmed up now with my body heat. There's a sort of metallic stink to my fingers from constantly rubbing it. I look down at it and I'm watching it as I'm talking to you. I've drawn a card. What are you holding on to from home?
Oh. I rub the underneath my chest. It's not materialistic, it's a scar. It's a pretty nasty one. Big gash. It was. Had to get stitches. Got a trampoline. Man, I always wanted a trampoline. We finally got one. Don't know what happened at Christmas. We got a trampoline, and I jumped on that thing. I always tried to get you to come out. You joined me. And the one day that you joined me, that spring, that one fucking spring, came up and slashed me good. And I tried to act like everything was okay while you were jumping because I didn't want to stop. And I just got tired. That was the first time I woke up with all 3 of you staring at me. Worried eyes. That's the first time I felt real love. Like I was meant to be there, bringing us all together. I wouldn't take back this for anything.
As I'm touching the ring, I reach back and pull out my wallet. You can hear the squeak of the leather as I'm pulling it open, and I'm shuffling around some paper, and I pull out a photo. And it was a family photo from some place in a mall the same week that we adopted you. And we're all dressed up. You look like the perfect little family. And this is the only photo that I have of our whole family. You're dressed up in a little suit. I'm in a button-up. Our father is posed with his hands on our mother's shoulders, and she is smiling. This is the fakest shit ever. Anyone that would see it would see happy little family, but we were strangers then. I didn't know who you were.
Yeah. The invader. That's why it took me so long to open up. It took me months for mom and dad to get me to sleep in a bed. Always curl in the corner, blankets, pillow. I'd do anything to go back to those days, you know.
I used to yell at you and tell you to get in bed because I knew that even though I'm yelling at you, it would be way better than what mom and dad would say. They would just escalate. You know, they would grill your ass.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I was just trying to protect you.
Yeah, I know now. Back then, I was young.
I think
Stupid.
you didn't mind too much when I decided to just join you, right?
No. It was nice. I appreciate it.
Bring my pillow and blanket and lay down in the other corner of the room.
You know what? Go get your blanket. Go get the blanket and pillows. It should be on the couch.
All right. Oh, these are yours. Well, I guess you're using
clean.
mine.
Yeah.
You can hear fabric shuffling as I pull the blanket around myself.
If she get real bundled up, it's real cold.
Yeah, it's getting really cold.
Pulled a card. It says, "What is the nicest thing about the apocalypse?" You know, you are always really good at making bad situations good. For some reason, you always find the good things about a situation. I hate that about you because I wish I could do that. What's yeah. Like for instance, the apocalypse. I mean, gosh, people read about this shit in books and see it on TV, and then it happens. And what is the nicest thing about the apocalypse? I just thought about it.
No, not having to worry about Tinder.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
I don't know. I would feel bad about not replying to everybody. You know, sometimes you just don't have energy. Like,
yeah. Well, there's plenty of singles out there right now.
Fuck, dude. I don't think I could.
Looking for a snack. Just ready. Yeah. Oh, me, it's bills. Fuck bills.
Fuck bills.
And the government. All of them.
What do you
Just
think
wasn't worth
lived
it.
here before?
Oh, fuck. Some hoity-toity person. Look at all this room in the city with something like this. That'd cost them millions.
Yeah.
We fucking lucked out when we got here.
Yeah.
Old man was already turned. At least that's what I think. Took weeks for me to scrub out whatever the frap left. Think of this and walked out, or someone ended it for him. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. You always gotta find some nice and something.
Yeah. Did you think that we were gonna end up in a place like this?
Well, yes and no. We always said that we always said that we wanted to be in a really nice place in the city. Got the best food out here. And here we are, fucking $1 million place. Right in the heart. Right in Manhattan. Surrounded by shamblers. I always said I wanted to be famous. I got all the fans right out there. Just take your pick. I call, they come running.
For once being a strong, silent type, you fit right in, I guess.
Yeah. Fuck. Fit right in. I'm gonna fit right in. All right. Just don't let me walk out there with them. How long you got on that spear? Did you already start working on it? Finish?
Yeah. I started on it.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm already with you.
Yeah.
Dear God, the infection is getting worse. I'm getting angrier. The next question from my brother, I'll probably take it the wrong way. Mm. Mm. Mm.
My card says, "You were once there for me at my lowest. What small thing did you do that made all the difference?" Hey,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
since we're talking about stuff,
Mm.
you know, I want to say that I forgive you for Lucy. I guess I was in over my head and I wasn't really thinking straight. I think Lucy was the first time I fell in love. Or what I thought was love. I appreciate you spending time with me.
Mm-hmm.
I know I
Mm-hmm.
had a hard time getting out of bed.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
I know it wasn't easy for you. Gas and coming up with things and reasons to, I don't know, encourage me to get out. I was pretty fucked up. And I'm not gonna lie, every time you made me lunch, it tasted like dog shit.
Mm, mm. Why, why didn't you fucking say something then?
I mean, you were trying to do something nice. You just suck at cooking.
Well, yeah, you suck at fucking who you pick to be with, because the signs were there, Lee. And all you did was fucking ignore them constantly, and I had to pick up the pieces. Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that like that. And that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant that. Fuck.
No.
I'll get up and I'll walk off.
I don't say anything. I just sit there. I wait.
You're mumbling, angry mumbles. But they don't make any sense. As the night fades on, I won't return to the door.
Hey, Des, you awake? Des?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
What?
uh, I just wanted to say sorry about last night. I think I was being a little facetious. I was just trying to make a joke. But anyway, once you get better, where do you want to go next? Um,
Canyon. Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon. Okay. That's it's pretty far away. I guess we'll have to steal a car. I guess it's technically not stealing if everyone's dead. We'll have to get a car that works with gas.
Canyon.
What?
That way I can scream out that I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And everybody, it can echo.
Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those commercial.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it'd be just like a Tampa trip. Go somewhere pretty, you know?
You know what? I gotta drive though. Because you can't drive for shit.
You will drive over my dead body. Look, there's only one way to get better, right? And there's no traffic. Less likely to hit stuff. Pretty sure all we've got to do is just go straight west from here.
It's a card. Something you haven't told me about yourself. How did I figure it out anyway?
Something I haven't told you. I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you that I dropped out of school.
High school? College?
college.
Yeah, I already figured you did. Cause
How'd you know?
um, your voice was your voice was it was light, fluffy. You were happy, not just like you were free.
Yeah.
You made your own road, and I knew it. I knew it, but I had to keep up the act for mom.
I was afraid of telling you, you know?
Seeing you like that, hearing you like that was better than any kind of diploma, degree. It was like snow when it first hit. It was like opening a present for the first time and seeing you on that video call. You were glowing. I said to myself, that background that's not the uni,
Yeah.
not the university.
I didn't tell you because I didn't want to be a bad role model. Mom was so fucking mad.
I still don't know to this day how she found out. It wasn't me.
Well, I
It wasn't
told
me.
her. I had to tell her because I had to
You
move
told
back
her.
in.
Oh shit, that's right.
She was so scared that you were just going to follow my footsteps.
Oh, almost did. Those classes got real hard, real fast.
I'm glad you didn't quit.
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna quit. I'll fight as long as I. Then it goes silent.
Des?
Yeah. I'm here.
Hey, you okay?
Peaches and apples.
You hate peaches.
I can taste apples right now. Green ones. Those are my favorite.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh, just let me have that. Oh.
Yeah. I've drawn a card. We did the right thing despite the world around us. Why did it still feel wrong?
I do it again. And again and again. It was the first one. They put their hands on you. I don't know what it was. I snapped. All I could think about was getting you out of danger. And next thing you know, they were limp. The feel of a body going limp for the first time.
It was the orchard owner. She actually let me onto the orchard for free. because she knew that I was there for your birthday. Or I told her it was your birthday. I don't.
Oh, yeah. My party, yeah.
Yeah, your party. I didn't realize you could move so fast.
It just happened in a blink of an eye. And just something snapped. Could hear it. And there was nothing. I knew it was the right thing to do, but the way you looked at me, it told me it was like I was somebody else. I did the right thing, right?
We both got out of there alive because you did. I've been thinking a lot about that day.
Mm.
I don't know if I would have been able to do the same thing if it grabbed you instead.
Yeah, you could.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that.
And you will. You will.
As I'm not like you.
You will, but I'll be right there with you.
I'm not resourceful and tough. I just say shit. I'm just full of shit. As
No, you're not. I'll tell you what you do when you gotta do something. You find something to hone in and to bite down on something, scream it out, whatever you gotta do. But in this world, you gotta take action and then worry about it after. It's what's gonna keep you alive, and I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be right there.
how am I supposed to do this without you, Des?
Here's your card. It says you hear my breathing grow heavy. I don't answer that question. Oh. Yeah. Just rip it at me.
Des?
Oh, I need you to open the door.
What?
I need to open the door right now. Open.
Des?
Open. Oh, open the door. Open the door.
Des, talk to me.
Open the door.
What?
Open the door.
Des, try to take deep breaths, Des.
Oh, I need food. I'm so hungry. Yeah.
Just try to. The zebra cakes. You didn't eat all of them, did you?
Open the door. Please. You want to see me, right? Open.
if I can do this, Des. Just try talking to me. Let's just talk through it, okay? Um, um, maybe I can cook you something. Des? Des, talk to me.
You look down and you notice that there was a paper slid under the door. As the breathing becomes wavered,
Taking a deep breath, and I reach for the paper.
at the top it'll say, plan. That's it. And you realize it's a letter.
Read the letter. Lee, I'm writing this because I can't say it out loud. Not like this. I don't have long, and by the time you read this, I'll probably be gone. I'm so sorry, Lee. I never wanted to leave you. Not like this. If I could be there with you on the other side of this door, I would. I'd fight this with everything I have just to stay. But we both know what happens now. Please remember that none of this is your fault. I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You've been my strength, my reason to keep going. I need you to keep that strength now. Keep going, even when I'm not there. You're the best of us, Lee. I'm so proud of the person you are. The person you've become through all of this. Don't let this break you, Lee. Don't carry the weight of this. Remember me, yes. Let the pain go when you're ready. Keep living. Keep fighting. For both of us. Thank you, Lee, for every moment, for every sacrifice. I couldn't have asked for a better brother. I'm lucky to have had you by my side through all of this. And wherever I end up, I'll be holding on to all of the love you gave me. I hope you feel it. Always. I love you, Lee. More than I could ever say. Now go. And don't look back. Live. Forever. There's an attempt to sign Desmond's name as it flows off the page.
I've drawn the final card from underneath the door. And it asks me, you open the door. I look down at the broomstick and the knife. I didn't make a spear. How the fuck could I make a spear? I grew up watching my younger brother get bullied. And I didn't leave him then. And even with all of the things between us, I don't think I can leave him now. So Lee would open the door. That is where we're going to end our session of the time we have. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much to More Blueberries for this sponsored production. Please check out the Backerkit and get your own copy of The Time We Have. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching The Time We Have with us. Really, really appreciate it. I am so sweaty right now. That was intense. And for our production, I had a window covering Frank's camera, so I actually didn't get to see his face the entire time. So I hope you enjoyed that. This would be our equivalent of when we open the door, we would basically get to see each other and we would be able to talk about the game we just had. And also, this is where we would hug if we could, because that was really intense,
sure.
very
intense.
deep. Yeah. How do you feel?
It was awesome. In my head, I'm just like, dude, people have to play this at home. Like, oh my god, that's wild. This is for definitely for the enthusiasts. You watch zombie flicks or you play video games and stuff, and it never really hits until you put yourself in that atmosphere and you try to think about how you would be. And I always joke around and be like, I would survive this and the other, but man, what if you got bit? You never say that part, right?
Mhm.
Oh gosh, the feeling between two people that has grown up together and has that bond, and one has to tell the other goodbye and like wish them off. And like, can you imagine being told like, hey, you got that broomstick ready? Just get ready.
Oh my
Like,
god.
what the heck?
Yeah, I will admit,
Yeah.
part of Lee being like, what the fuck, Des, was definitely Stella, because it's like, I struggle killing house flies. How the fuck am I supposed to deal with you?
Yeah, that's rough. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could do that to a loved one at all. I don't know. I probably would just have to leave them locked up and run away. And then I feel guilty about leaving them, and I probably return back, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's so. It's like an impossible thing.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. My eyes aren't really as red.
It's all makeup. It's all makeup.
Yeah, it's all makeup. We're good.
Yeah.
It was rough. I got a little emotional there. It's just, God, I couldn't imagine, going through something like that for a year and being on the run and everything, and then the littlest stupid mistake happens and it can cost you everything. I think that's where I put my mind state. It's just like Desmond would have been the one that's always careful, double checking, and then Lee would double check on top of Desmond because they grew up in a household that everything had to be checked 24/7. And obviously you notice when it happens, and I think we didn't get to talk about it. I think Desmond wouldn't have noticed until like they were running, and he's like, "What the fuck is this blood?"
Mm-hmm.
And then got home, he's like, "I gotta check something. Gotta check something."
Yeah.
It's just like, and hoping that it's something else other than what it is, and having to formulate words to tell Lee, and so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was good. It's definitely an intense game.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
way the cards are set up, you can have the choice to like start the whole game with like the reveal. But for our game here, we kind of did a little bit of role play before the reveal, and that just kind of like added to the tension, I think, especially because
Yeah.
it was really funny the way that the cards we drew. It's like the thing that like, the thing that you asking for my forgiveness about Lucy, right?
Mm.
Drawing that at the beginning of the game versus at the end of the game, like that's going to play differently, right? Because like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
things are asked matters in the context of the information you have. And with Desmond getting sicker, getting hungrier, right? And also, I think you had a card that like basically you have to respond slower, you have to respond more
Yeah.
angry and
Yeah.
stuff like that, right? It's like just imagine the cards that we played if they were played in a different order, it would have been a different conversation completely.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like, I can't wait to see people play this at like home, like with an actual door between them. That's gonna be
Mhm.
wild. Oh
Yeah.
man. That's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I thought like, the discoverability of the infection and stuff. I mean, it was obvious, right? Anybody that walks in and locks a door and is in a room for a long time, you start thinking like the obvious stuff, but it was like, there's no way he got he's so careful. There's no way, like the what do you call it? The disconnect uh
Mhm.
in there. So yeah, it was very it's easy game to play. Like it's easy to get into in role play because you automatically put yourself there. If you got a good person, I guess, person
Mhm.
you trust on the other side of the door, so to speak.
Yeah, and with this game, there are going to be different doors available. They are essentially going to be cards that help set scenarios and scenes that are specific to like the type of apocalypse that you're in, help set like the genre and the mood of what you're doing. And we just kind of freestyled here. We did do a little bit of prep beforehand, talking about like the dynamic of our characters. That way we have just especially with it being like a streamed performance is going to be different than like playing in person because with that like you can kind of just make stuff up on the fly, but we all had to be kind of mindful of like you want to do it a little quickly so that you can see everything
Mm,
timely. So like we decided like okay, our we have an adopted sibling, one of us is the adopted one, etc. And so we basically got to think of some knives beforehand, which I think really helped and really added.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
very compelling stuff. Whew. I'm so glad that you played the infected. Your noises were phenomenal. I loved
Oh,
them
thanks.
so much. You were so good at them.
Thank you.
And like we had this idea of like you basically like pulling back your hood to reveal your
Yep.
makeup more and
Yeah.
more as you got sicker. That was really fun too.
Yeah. I play with a flashlight a little bit. You'll see it on the
Oh
well,
yeah,
I'm
I'll
pretty sure
have
you were
to.
watching on the thing.
No, I
Yeah.
wasn't watching. I
Oh,
had it completely covered
really?
the entire time.
Ooh,
So
that's
I
gonna be
have
so
a
fun
little
for you. I didn't
treat
have
for
you
me.
covered.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just imagined like especially with you like knowing that like you're sick and you're getting sicker and like oh, it was just like I turned up your volume in my earphones. That way it's like all the only
Mm,
stimuli that I had was the sound of your voice and your noises. So it's
mm,
like
mm,
I can
mm.
only imagine what this game is like if you like listen to like in a podcast or something
Oh
too.
yeah.
Right? Just
Yeah.
like really leaning into the noises and using that. I did have a few sound bits prepared with like the door jiggling and the pacing and stuff, but like just imagine playing this in person and you can like do that stuff like in person.
Yeah.
That would just add to the like atmosphere of it.
I can see this game going really, really far with like DLC packs or whatever it could be. I say
Mhm.
DLC, but expansion packs could be like a whole journey through the apocalypse and stuff like that. Like a day one pack, day two pack type thing. I don't know. Or
Yeah.
day one, month one, whatever. Like that would be
Mhm.
really, really cool. I mean, the cool thing is you guys can do your own thing and then bring these cards in at any point in time, right? Like It's
Mhm.
really cool. This game could last days if you wanted to, like literally.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
literally, we had decided to do like the day cards in between. That way, we just had the ability to check in with each other since this is like a live production thing. And I was like, Frank, there's so much content here. We need to speed things up.
Yeah, we had to
We
speed
had
it
to
up.
cut some
Yeah.
cards out just to speed it up a little bit. So when you play in person, there is a lot more available for like questions and stuff. We just had to trim it down a little bit for this segment. But yeah, I could. Oh, it's so good. And with the stretch goals for the Backerkit, there are different writers that are potentially going to be unlocked. So,
Ooh.
like you mentioned, like tons of content that can be sort of like DLC add-ons there. And last I checked, the Backerkit was above 80% funded. And
Nice.
yeah, we're only in like week 2. Yeah, we're only in
Oh,
week
wow.
2.
Week
Yeah,
two?
so
Yay.
thank you so much to everyone who
Congratulations.
picked up their copy. If you haven't already,
Yeah.
please head on over to the Backerkit. They are 80 tarot-sized cards that go into a hard box, so it's pretty easy to carry around and take with you on the go. It's also a sturdy storage space for it, and they have these beautiful card art on them as well. Very, very wonderfully done. Thank you so much to More Blueberries for the opportunity to do it. And thank you so much to Frank for joining me on
Oh,
this.
yeah. Thanks for having
Yeah.
me.
And thank you so much, chat, and all of our viewers over on YouTube for checking it out. If you have any feedback, please feel free to add it to the comments. And other than that, I suppose we'll close it out. Frank, please tell us where we can find you.
Well, hi. You can find me at twitch.tv/technique. And if you have Blue Sky, it's just technique there with all the other stuff at the end of it. I never remember. And if you have Twitter, I guess I'm on there too. But I'm more so doing more activity on Blue Sky. You can also find me doing TTRPG stuff, hopefully more stuff with Stella. So yes, it was great. She's such an easy person to do this stuff with, and it's been a pleasure. So thank you for having me there. And if you want to learn more about RPGs and FGC fighting games or competitive games in general, like League of Legends or any MOBAs, Rivals, whatever, come on through to the channel when Stella's not on. But if she's on, you better watch her. Anyway, other than that, that's me.
Thank you so much. And I'm Stella Luna
Yeah.
here on Twitch, Stella Luna TV on all other social media. I'm a TTRPG producer and performer. I do this all the time, and I please welcome you to come check out some more of our stuff. That's going to be it for us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Check out the Backerkit. Bye, everybody.